Isaiah, coming to you again from BucosLocker. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos, and don't forget the notification bell icon to notify you all new videos that's posted on this channel. Welcome to another edition of LRT. For those of you that don't know what it stands for, Locker Room Talk. So as you can see, I'm driving, of course. Shouts out to all the powers and C-banders out there supporting the Bucs, supporting all the Bucs platforms across social media. Keep supporting the movement. Hopefully this is a movement that lasts for the next 10, 15, 20 years as this fan base grow and we gain new fans, bandwagoners, true fans, whatever you want to call them. But you know, we're here. And I don't think we're gonna go anywhere no time soon. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, let's get right down to it. I'm on the road, driving, of course. Did I see Brady playing? Let me give a couple shout outs. What up, Chris? Young DSG Carlos. What's good with you, man? You already know what it is, man. Early video, man. Early video. I'm sorry I didn't do it this video. I should have did it yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday. I was a little busy. Ron, what up? Ian, what up? A-Rod, what up? Come on in and join the live stream early. You might be at work, but hey, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to always shoot something early. I guess I need to get a little bit more consistent with my timing. I need to get a little more. I need to like set a time when I'm gonna make these videos, so y'all can be prepared, right? Instead of just popping up with these videos, I probably need to do a little bit more planning this season. I'll probably try to set a schedule on when I want to do these videos versus just popping up with the videos, right? But anyway, let's get down to it. Bucs versus Titans. You know what I'm saying. Preseason, second game of the preseason. Usually the second game is really not the game that you really want to look at. But Lee, can you turn down a little bit, please? The second game is usually the game that you really don't look at as far as what's going on. But the thing is, the preseason has been condensed down to 3 games. So the second game of the season, you would think that the starters will play, and that is not the case because Bruce Arians is apparently not going to play the starters, which is fine. But you know, I'm not tripping about it or nothing like that. Not surprised. But he's not playing the starters. That's cool. But there's still things to kind of talk about, still things to kind of like acknowledge about the second game. Oh, you bought tickets, man? Man, once I move back to Tampa, man, I'm gonna go to a lot of games at the stadium. So, but stay tuned for that. That's a whole nother video. But I was hoping that the starters play the second game and then the third game sit out, like, you know, do the dress rehearsal in the second game, you know, the first half, and then the rest of it is the backups. But the approach looks like Bruce Arians has taken, and it looks like to me the starters might only get 1 series for the preseason, which is very interesting, right? Because they played against, you know, the Bengals, but then in this game, no reps. But they're doing a joint practice though with the Titans, which that's going to be interesting. Started I think yesterday or today, but I was hoping to see the starters kind of get on the field for a couple series, just to kind of like, you know, just to, you know, get out there and do some things and have some success. Because that first series that we saw, it was like, man, you know what I'm saying, like, you know. But we already know what we got with the Bucs. We already know what we're getting with our team, with the 22 starters that's back, plus the top backups. So we kind of know what we're getting. It's kind of hard to really talk about what to expect Good morning, Bucs gang. But let's get into the Bucs versus Titans preview. We already know the Titans were led by Mike Vrabel. That's a tough team. Belichick, a disciple. They got joint practices against the Bucs this week, and that's gonna be. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be some fun, some hitting, some good coverage, some good tackling, some good coaching out there, good learning experience against a physical team to kind of get us prepped in because now Saturday it shouldn't be a problem, because we've seen this team in joint practice, or they've seen the team in joint practice for 2 days straight. Now, what do we want to see in this weekend's game? Huh? I'm right here. It's right there. 10 o'clock. About 8 more minutes. So, that was my daughter. What do we want to see in this weekend's game? 2 words. More Trask. I don't want to see Ryan Griffin really right now. I don't really want to see him. I know y'all don't want to see him. I don't want to see Ryan Griffin. I already seen enough. Can you turn down a little bit? I don't know why every time she plays the phone loud when I'm on the video. But I want to see more Trask. Simple as that. More Trask. I want to see more Trask. We already know what we got in Ryan Griffin, Arians, Leftwich, Harold Godwin. We already know. I want to see Kyle Trask get tons of snaps. So expect to see Blaine Gabbert maybe for a quarter or half a quarter, because you don't want to play him too much because that's our backup quarterback. But second, third, fourth quarter, can we just get Trask in there like second quarter? Like put him in there with some guys that's actually can play. Like, don't put him in there with guys, because you really don't know what we got until you start putting him in there with guys that's going to be on the roster, linemen that's going to be on the roster. Sticking him in there with guys that's not going to be on the team is not really showing us anything as fans. Now, as a coaching staff, they want to see Kyle Trask do some things, and that's fine. But for a fan, we want to see him with guys that's actually going to be on the team, and the receivers like, Tyler Johnson, Scotty Miller, or maybe, Darden, can we get him some real snaps against with some real players on the team that's going to be on the 53-man roster? Because Ryan Griffin, enough is enough. He hasn't developed into a backup quarterback. For some strange reason, I don't understand why he hasn't developed to a backup quarterback. I don't know what is the progression, the transition with him mentally and also physically. But he's plateaued 2 years. He's been plateaued already. He plateaued 2 years ago. He reached a ceiling, which was a very low ceiling. The fact that the Bucs drafted a quarterback in the second round should let you know everything about Ryan Griffin. So I want to see Kyle Trask get tons of snaps with Scotty Miller, Tyler Johnson, Darden. I want to see him get with Tanner Hudson a lot. Get tons, McElroy, ton of snaps, because I want to see him progress from game 1 to game 2. Some people might say, well, game 1 he didn't look too good, but you gotta see look who he was playing with, right? So we want to see progression from week 1 to week 2, right? And this is a good game to do that against, right? Now that we got Trask out the way, because I know everybody want to see him play, second round pick. He's not going to play this season. He probably won't play next season. You know what I'm saying? But he needs reps. Reps. Now, let's get off of Trask for a second. And I'm gonna run through these couple other guys. They cut the Navy guy, Cameron McKinley. They cut him. Nice little story, but he never had a chance. Keyshawn Vaughn. Bruce Arians had some good things to say about him. He did look good against the Bengals in preseason. I know it's preseason, but you want to see your guy develop, right? From year 1 to year 2. But he's another guy that's not going to get a lot of snaps. Most of his snaps are going to be on special teams. So that's punt coverage, kickoff return coverage, kickoff return maybe. He's not going to do punt return. But I like what I'm seeing at Keyshawn Vaughn. Y'all know Keyshawn Vaughn, when it comes to BucosLocker, wasn't a great fan of the pick. I still think the Bucs should have got a D lineman or O lineman or Antonio Gibson. But hey, it's all good. But hopefully Keyshawn Vaughn can build off of the performance that he had against the Bengals, and translate that into the Titans. Because if he puts on another good performance, then you got to start scratching your head like, okay, now I know we got Gio, but we got a younger guy that's developed, and he's looking good now. He's running with confidence, and he's catching the ball. So do we keep Gio, or do we elevate Keyshawn Vaughn to the third string back and drop Gio? Now, we already know Giovanni Bernard was Brady's selection. I don't think that was more of an Arians Leftwich thing. I think that was Brady requesting a pass-catching third down back. Let's be honest. If you don't think Brady is making some of these decisions or has a big say-so in some of these decisions, you better think again. There is no way that you don't think Brady had nothing to do with Giovanni Bernard signing with the Bucs. They have to A-OK some of these things. They had to A-OK Leonard Fournette. They had to A-OK with Antonio Brown with Brady. Brady told him, hey, I want this guy. Try to go get Gronk. Go get Antonio Brown. Go get Leonard Fournette. Get an O-lineman. These are things that Brady played a heavy role in. Go get a first-round lineman. You know what I'm saying? Anything to do with the offense, Brady has a heavy say-so. They have to check with Brady to do things. You got to check with Brady. There is no, I'm just going to do what I want to do. No, check with Brady. He's been in the league 20 years, so he's seen it all. So you got to at least have the common courtesy to say, hey, Brady, what do you think about this? So the Gio signing, that was pure Brady. That was a New England factor I was telling y'all about. The New England 50-50 New England, 50-50 no risky, no biscuit. There will still be no risky, no biscuit plays in the playbook. But it's been a whole off season. They've made some adjustments to the playbook. Now you got the full adjustment of the plays that Brady is really comfortable with, and in the plays that he's not comfortable with, Arians has enough ego. He has a big enough ego that he still wants to have some sort of, well, it's still my offense. True indeed, it is Arians' offense, but it's mixed in with a lot of New England style, because Bruce Arians is not known for that. So with preseason, with the Trask and Keyshawn Vaughn, Keyshawn Vaughn elevating himself and getting better, in this type of offense, I would like to see him catch the ball some more this game, which would be really good to see him catch about 4 or 5 balls out the backfield, which I do want to see. So I'm looking forward to seeing Keyshawn Vaughn. And Jalen Darden, he definitely won't get a lot of snaps. I think they want him to make the team. They want Darden to make the team. They want him to make the team. We already know about Tyler Johnson. We already know about Scotty Miller. Those guys are good. But they want Jalen Darden to make the team. Now, Justin Watson, you in trouble. I said this, and I'm going to say this before. Justin Watson's roster spot is in trouble. If Darden keeps showing up, if he makes more plays this game, do not be surprised Justin Watson is going to the practice squad if he clears waivers, right? Now, some team might pick him up because he has some type of talent, but don't be surprised that, Justin Watson clears waivers and goes to the practice squad, which wouldn't be a problem at all because he has experience in the organization. Stenny, gonna get some reps. Hainsley snaps at center and guard, and he can play right tackle. I want to see some more of him. Now on the defensive side, I want to see more Hagan. I want to see more Joe Tryon, Ledbetter. I don't think Nacho's gonna play that much. Ledbetter, KJ Britt, Grant Stewart, Javon Hagan, Hamilton. Those are the guys that I really liked. They cut John Franklin, the third, I believe. I want to see some more of him. I want to see the Bucs move the ball efficiently. We already know what the defense gonna do. You know, he said Stinny over Kappa. Kappa up for contract, folks, and I don't think he's gonna get that contract, folks. They drafted Robert Hainsley, so, and they got Stinny right there, so I don't think Kappa's gonna get that bread. If that was the case, they wouldn't have drafted Robert Hainsley, right? You know what I'm saying? But it is what that's the name of the game. You can be replaced, and I think the problem with Kappa, I think he's reached the ceiling already. I think this is the best he's going to be. A decent guard, nothing, just right there, average level or below average, right? Just so if you had to put on the grading scale, if you had to say 75 was average, Kappa's like between that 68 and 73 range. Not bad, not great, not average, just okay. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that. It sucks, but that's still the weakest part of our line. The right guard. And of course, occasionally the left tackle can be a weak spot. We saw that against the Bengals, against Trey Hendrickson. Donovan Smith got dominated again against Trey Hendrickson. For some strange reason, Donovan Smith, he can't block Trey Hendrickson. I don't know what it is with Donovan Smith. I'm glad we're not playing the Bengals this year. But anyway, special teams, I'm going to be focused on that. I really want to see the special teams improve. Punt coverage, kickoff coverage, punt return coverage, kick return coverage, kick return, punt return, and the field goal kicking situation. Y'all might want to pay attention to that. Ryan Suckup has not looked good in camp. He got the case of the yips, but that rookie guy, I don't know how to pronounce his name. What's his first name? I can't pronounce his name. But that guy looks really good. 8 for 8, hitting 50 and 60-yard field goals. That's pretty good. And he has a lot of confidence, and if he doesn't make the team, he will get picked up by a team. He will not clear waivers, folks. That dude will get picked up by somebody. What up, Jay? Steven, what up? So with that being said, in all, I want to see a good preseason game. Get out of the game injury-free. No injuries, no major injuries to key backups like Kevin Mentor, Ledbetter, and Cam get all those guys like that. Joe Tryon, I think he's going to do really good this preseason against the Titans. A lot of good words about him. A lot of good things about Joe Tryon. The dude looks explosive. He looks the part, and I know it's against backup guys, but he's going to get playing time in the real regular season. So, look forward to that. So y'all got my take on the Bucs versus Titans preseason game, the preview. It's a Wednesday, so look, I'll probably make another video tomorrow, Friday. If not, I'll definitely make one Saturday live. I'll go live on Saturday. I'm going to set the time, schedule it so y'all know what time I'm doing it. So with that being said, thank you for joining LRT with your host, Isaiah, part of BucosLocker. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, share all the videos, and don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify you all new videos that's posted on this channel. With that being said, I want y'all to fire those cannons, seize the day, raise the flag. We risk to get the biscuit, and we got it. Hashtag facts over feelings. Y'all have a good Wednesday. Hump day. BucosLocker is out.